Before you hit play, make sure you're by yourself because you'll be shocked by the first picture of Pamela Sue Martin I'm going to show you and want to keep it all to yourself. Most people currently recognize her as the ebullient Nancy Drew of the 1970s or as Fallon Carrington Colby on Dynasty, but few have ever seen the tale behind that polished facade. These unique photos were first discovered by me in a secret collection, nestled between private letters and cast call sheets. In the first photo, Pamela is seen as a young girl holding a dog-eared copy of a Nancy Drew mystery while standing barefoot in a sunny backyard. Her smile is the same one that would eventually light up living rooms all over America, and her hair is in loose curls. There are no studio lights or a director yelling action, simply a tiny kid engrossed in her own fantasy, making it an unguarded moment of pure delight. Time travel to 1970, right before she was cast as Nancy Drew. The next unreleased image shows Pamela sitting backstage at a modest Los Angeles theater, with script sheets strewn on a folding chair next to her. Her eyes dart between the page and the wall mirror as she memorizes lines under a single lamp. Simple outfits and old shoes are displayed on costume racks surrounding her. These are not fancy gowns, but rather the unpolished instruments of an actress practicing her profession. As she makes comments in the margin, you can practically hear her pencil scratching. Pause here, emphasize curiosity. She stood out from the first audition because of her modest determination. Producers discovered someone who knew power and vulnerability in equal measure when she walked onto the Nancy Drew set. Few, however, recall the private studio portrait, in which Pamela, dressed as a detective, practiced investigating a fictitious library at Universal Studios. She is shown in this uncommon behind-the-scenes photo crouching beneath a towering shelf with a flashlight in hand and an intense look. Without the use of makeup or retakes, a crew member records the scene off-camera, demonstrating true role-playing. It's a striking example of how she made each moment seem genuine. Pamela began watching primetime soap operas, most notably Dynasty, after Nancy Drew stopped. However, the general public's perception of her as a dazzling oil heiress ignores a moment of metamorphosis that few have witnessed. Pamela, wearing a basic black tank top and leggings, stands between takes in a large soundstage with her hair tied up in a private Polaroid from the Dynasty pilot filming. With her screenplay tucked into her pants pocket and her brow wrinkled in concentration, she is practicing a monologue. Her determined profile is illuminated by the overhead lighting grid. The fact that the ideal dress arrived later yet the job usually started in a rehearsal room is evidence of her dedication. Although fans don't often get a peek inside an actor's personal life, I came across a picture from a 1984 holiday get-together at Pamela's Santa Barbara property. This close-up shows her throwing a marshmallow toward a roaring fire pit while standing barefoot on a wooden deck, her laughter frozen. A dog is bounding, kids are running, and close friends and family are hazily moving around her. Far from the glare of red carpets and studio lights, Pamela's face is lit up with the sheer delight of that evening as the water glints behind them. The picture of Pamela volunteering at a nearby literacy program in the middle of the 1990s is the one that really caught me off guard. She kneels next to a first grader in this never-before-seen image, helping her hand trace letters in a sand tray. Crayon paintings and vibrant alphabets adorn the classroom walls. Just a woman utilizing her celebrity to give back, without any cameras or publicists. Her lifetime commitment to education and empowerment revealed a depth of character that extended well beyond her well-known roles. Now, get ready for the last image, which shows Pamela Sue Martin in her full circle. It depicts her standing by herself on a cliff overlooking the Pacific at dawn, with her hair unbound, a windbreaker over a plain white t-shirt, and her eyes focused on the horizon. She concludes the story of dreams come true by holding a dog-eared copy of the Nancy Drew book she read as a child, the same book from her backyard shot. On screens all throughout the world, you may see the lady who fulfilled the girl's dreams and the girl who once dreamed outside. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more untold stories if these rare images of Pamela Sue Martin opened your eyes. To ensure you don't miss our next in-depth look behind the headlines, press the bell. I appreciate you seeing, and I hope to see you in the next video.